Hi, I'm Mike, and in this tutorial I'm going to be covering the use of compressors. There are many ways that compressors are useful, but it's really easy to incorrectly use them if you don't know what you're doing. We've all been there as beginning producers. We find an effect called compressor, and we throw it onto a track, crank all the knobs, and we're like, wow, this makes this song way more stronger. But that's definitely not the way to use the compressor. Compressors usually aren't meant to be an exceedingly noticeable effect. Compressors are used to tame the dynamics of audio signals. When audio runs through a compressor, the compressor only allows a specified amount of decibels to pass through it. The compressor essentially works like a limiter, but instead of cutting the dB peaks off completely, it usually curves the volume for a more subtle effect. Most compressors have 7 main controls: threshold, ratio, gain reduction, attack release, knee, and makeup gain. The threshold is used to specify the loudness at which compression is applied. The ratio tells the compressor how much to be applied to a signal that goes over the threshold. For instance, if you have it set as 4:1, every time your signal passes the threshold by 4 decibels, then only 1 decibel will come out. The gain reduction tells how many decibels are being lost from compressing. Attack defines how fast your compression occurs after the threshold is met, and release determines how long it takes for the compression to ease. The knee is used to soften the impact of the compressor so it seems less abrupt. And finally, gain makeup. Gain makeup takes the compressed dynamics and allows you to boost them in volume. So finally, here's a quick example of a track without compression, with strong compression, and with a more conventional use of compression. How you use compression all depends on the style of music and the effect you want to achieve. Classic rock would use a compressor very lightly, whereas EDM often uses it heavily. Either way, it's important to know how much compression is too much and whether or not you need compression on a certain element. Thanks for checking out my video. Hit that subscribe button for music and more tutorials.